Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Austin Romine, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230,
now
but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big. Right?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Goodrum. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Set and the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Outside, that's the ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw won't get him.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell, Tigers shortstop, with a ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Harold Castro. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And no one will track it down. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Plate, Mickey Mantle,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tony Perez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. George Brett waits on deck. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Stepping in, George Brett. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. 1 left for Kansas City, and it's still 3-1. Al Kaline will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The 1-1.
Ball, that's in.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Ty Cobb. He got under one and popped out his last time up. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera. Full count now, 3-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 8.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder.
Now in the box, Ryan Braun. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit out towards second. Scope dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Cameron Maybin.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. To short, hit hard. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Romine. He singled his last time up. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sheffield is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in now, Nico Goodrum. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds, it's 3-1. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Cabrera might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for the Royals.
Now to the plate, Gary Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Mantle.
The 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
The 1-1 home.
Count is 2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a pop-up now. Goodrum waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Rod Dibble is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Alan Trammell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Through first and hustling for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now
that's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Ball 3.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
The 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 6.
Victor Reyes will come on now and pinch run here. Now at the plate, Al Kaline. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sheffield is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batter.
Now at the plate,
The
Ty
center
Cobb.
fielder.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping a team out, too.
Eric Gagne.
So a new pitcher coming on now as the right-hander Eric Gagne gets the call here. Miguel Cabrera will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. To 2-2 now.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Tigers get just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Royals are on top 3-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Trammell's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now batting, Gary Sheffield. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
1-1, here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Damon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42, Bruce Sutter.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the left fielder Cameron Maben.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. Perez gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left as it's now a 3-all ball game.
What a swing right there, picking up the boys, bottom 9, down 1, and you come through in a huge way to tie the game and give yourself a chance to win this one.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell. Grounded back up the middle to Sandberg at second. Back to first, a double play, and we are heading to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Gregory Soto takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Now, for those of you whose thoughts are turning to the Tiger bullpen, you get a look at who's available should they decide to make a move. In now, Robin Yount. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
First and second here with nobody out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Maben on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Standing in, Mickey Mantle. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. The 1-1 pitch. Looking at his career totals, Mantle is working with a slugging percentage over .550. So there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Buck Farmer takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Farmer.
At the plate, George Brett. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Sandberg, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Scope has it. There's one. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Royals 6 and the Tigers 3. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Victor Reyes.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The count now at 2-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, right fielder, Al Kaline.
Scott Barlow takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Kansas City, number 58, Scott Barlow.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, and hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Still only one out in the inning. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman.
A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Last breath for the Tigers. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Bruce Sutter gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Scott Barlow closes the door for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.